I'm Jasmine Anderson. We now know 4 of the 12 jurors held out on the top charge in the retrial of Anne-Marie Drago. A judge declared a mistrial in the Patchogue woman's case Monday. The Patchogue woman was accused of criminally negligent homicide after running over and killing anti-gang activist Evelyn Rodriguez in 2018. 2 jurors tell Newsday that 4 jurors believed prosecutors failed to tie the events that caused Rodriguez's death to the elements of the top charge. Only in Newsday, the Wyandanch Public Library hired an outside attorney to address the matter of the custodian who pleaded guilty to raping a teen. Sources with knowledge of the attorney's hiring said library officials are seeking to fire Kwesi McCorvey. The library board suspended McCorvey, the facility's head custodian, with pay after his arrest in February. Community members pressed library board trustees about McCorvey at a meeting Monday.
We got to stand up for the kids. I'm a stand-up mom. I can't in good conscience bring my daughters down here knowing that these allegations you got.
McCorvey is a civil service employee, and state law sets a disciplinary procedure for firing such a worker. The turmoil continues in the Riverhead School District.
Approval of Memorandum of Agreement and Resignation of Superintendent of Schools. Can I have a motion? Thank you, Mr. Conley. Can I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Murphy. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Seeing none, all in favor? And motion passes.
The board just approved a more than $200,000 separation agreement and the resignation of Superintendent Dr. Augustine Tornatore. Tornatore had been on a leave of absence since October 6th. The board gave no explanation for the resignation. Since the start of the school year, the district has been dealing with racist incidents, including the use of racial slurs at a football game and swastikas drawn on desks. The future of the Enterprise Park at Calverton is up in the air again. Riverhead's town board voted to declare a $40 million contract to sell land to Calverton Aviation and Technology null and void. The decision came a day after the town's IDA denied the company financial assistance to develop more than 1,600 acres at EPCAL. The feds have denied a request to help battle the worst erosion on Fire Island in years. The Army Corps of Engineers denied the request from the state's U.S. Senate delegation that had been backed by residents and local leaders. The Corps tells Newsday that the damage in areas such as Davis Park and Fire Island Pines was not severe enough to qualify for immediate repairs under existing guidelines. Social media and our kids' mental health. New York is among 42 states suing tech giant Meta. The lawsuit accuses the social media giant of harming young users' mental health through addictive features such as infinite news feeds and frequent notifications.
In seeking to bolster profits, Meta has repeatedly misled the public about the substantial dangers of its products. It has concealed the ways in which Instagram and Facebook exploit and manipulate its most vulnerable consumers, teenagers and children.
In a statement, Meta says it's committed to providing teens with safe experiences online and has introduced more than 30 tools to support teens and their families. Grab a slice for a good cause. Nearly 100 pizzerias are taking part in a fundraiser for Farmingdale today. Today is Long Island Pizza Day. A portion of every pie sold will go to those impacted by the school trip bus crash. The LI Pizza Strong Group has a goal of $100,000. Read more about who is participating on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Sports now. The World Series is set after the Diamondbacks stun the Phillies.
Here he comes. Cave, a fly ball to right field. Over is Carroll. He's got it. And the Arizona Diamondbacks are headed to the World Series.
Look at that. It's the first time since 2001 and the second time in franchise history Arizona has won the National League. The D-backs outlasted the Phillies in Game 7 in Philadelphia 4-2. That completed a shocking series comeback after falling behind 2-0. They will take on the Texas Rangers of the World Series starting Friday. Tip-off tonight for the Knicks and Nets seasons. Both teams open at home. The Knicks hosting the Boston Celtics, Brooklyn hosting the Cleveland Cavaliers. Good luck. Checking out your hyper-local Wednesday weather, we are in the middle of a really nice fall stretch. Sun and clouds today, highs around 67 degrees. Tomorrow, a beautiful day ahead, mostly sunny with highs around 73 degrees. A look at your 7-day forecast coming up.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Home Tax Saver, PTRC Incorporated.
Bethpage High School's pioneering 1985 girls lacrosse team has just been inducted into the Hall of Fame. Drew Scott has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
Welcome home to Bethpage High School's first varsity girls lacrosse team from 1985. They're being inducted into the school's Hall of Fame and awarded this trophy. But just ask team captain Patty O'Connor. It was a real fight to get the school board at the time to form the team.
We just didn't give up. We insisted that under Title IX, and we used Title IX, which had been in place for about 10 years or so at that time, and said equality for women in sports.
The girls reminded the school board that Title IX, passed by Congress in 1972, promised equal participation for all sports. Co-captain Michelle Stuzenkatz helped the fight.
Well, unfortunately, it was very discouraging at first. It was also, it was a test to see how many times we'd be willing to show up to that school board and plead with them.
The team held many meetings with the school board and presented a petition of over 100 signatures. The board finally gave in. Today, there are girls lacrosse teams, both varsity and junior varsity, that owe everything to that 1985 team. Team members say their fight to establish a lacrosse team helped dozens of other school districts' girls' teams. They say their battle became a defining moment for them and helped shape them in their future careers.
We're very, very proud to be able to showcase to our students after tonight how worthwhile it is to fight for what you believe is important for you.
O'Connor became an FBI agent. 15 other team members here tonight say their fight to establish a team continues to help them in life. Another team member says the fight guided them to college athletics.
And I'm here on the left many years ago. But a lot of us played sports in college because of that.
The current school board says the example of tenacity and spirit these women set in 1985 has helped countless girls' teams around Long Island and helped them to go on to meaningful careers. In Bethpage, Drew Scott, NewsdayTV.
Wow, true inspiration. Read more about the Bethpage lacrosse team on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. LI Votes 2023, a controversial offshore wind farm proposal, is top of mind for Long Beach voters. Macy Egland and Ted Phillips have the story you'll see only in Newsday.
When it comes to electing our town officials, different areas across Long Island have different concerns. Ted Phillips is our City of Long Beach reporter, and being along the South Shore, we know they have some challenges there in Long Beach. What have you been hearing from residents as we head closer to Election Day?
Well, one of the big issues in Long Beach is the potential development of an offshore wind farm. A Norwegian company, Equinor, wants to build 2 wind farms off the shore, about 15 miles off the shore, so it would be within sight of the shore. People have raised issues over that visual impact. People are concerned it might not look so good to have these wind turbines out there. Right. There's also been concerns raised over the potential impact on marine life, and people have raised concerns over whether or not having a big power line going through residential neighborhoods could have any health impacts. Right. The company did do a survey, Newsday reported, that found more than half of the area residents were in support of the project, but about a third of them were opposed to it.
Okay, so something those residents, a lot of them will want their town officials to be pretty focused on.
Yes.
We'll keep an eye on it. Thank you, Ted.
Thank you.
Read more about the issues in Long Beach and what matters in your town on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
There's nothing like when you finish a story and you have this product that goes out to the world and hopefully brings some truth to, society.
Newsday, covering Long Island like no one else can.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Thank you so much for watching. We'll leave you with a look at your hyperlocal 7-day forecast.